Hello, good afternoon everyone. So in this video, I'll be sharing to you the definition of Dale's cone of experience and Brunner's three-tiered model. So let's start with Dale's cone of experience. As you can see, it is a cone divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Divided into 10 areas, and the bottom level is bigger compared to the top. That is the description of the cone, right? It's bigger in the bottom, then it getting smaller as it goes up. So bakit siya naging ganyan? It was presented that way. Dali lang. It was presented that way to try to focus on how it was being arranged. And the way it was arranged is through its degree of abstraction. Ibig sabihin, arrange siya mula doon sa pinaka-concrete hanggang sa pinaka-abstract. Isa-isahin natin so that you can really understand. The first one at the bottom is the direct purposeful experiences. Ibig sabihin, mas direktang nagagawa ng bata yung isang action or isang lesson. Like for example, kung magtuturo kayo ng mathematics, di ba, in order for you to teach 1 plus 1, you have to start first providing the child with concrete materials like stones, ano pa ba, popsicle sticks, or anything na mamahawakan ng bata so that maintindihan niya na ang value pala ng 1 is isang stone or isang popsicle sticks. Like for example, I have here ball pens. Okay, 1 plus 1 kunyari. So, diba mas makikita ng bata dahil na-experience niya yung bagay na yun, mas malalagay sa kanyang mind na this is the value of 1 plus 1. So, yun yung direct purposeful experiences. Now, ano naman yung tinatawag nating contrived experiences? Ito yung mga bagay na ina-act out natin or kumbaga pina-practice natin na medyo malapit doon sa purposeful or direct experiences. Like for example, yung sa school, di ba meron tayong tinatawag na election? So parang ginagawa nating simulation siya so that we can experience how it is if it is an actual election. So yun siya. Another one is if the a particular object is not really yung kayang dalhin inside the classroom, we do models or mock-ups. Like for example, yung globe. Diba? Globe is a representation of the earth. So, we use it as a representation for us to understand na, this is the picture or the concept of the earth na nandoon sa globe. So from that direct purposeful, napunta tayo sa contrived, which is isa siyang pang representation of what is actual na hindi kayang dalhin inside the classroom. So yun. When we talk about dramatized experience, we are trying to feel or act out how it is to be there in that particular situation. Like for example, when your history teacher wants you to act out the history of Rizal or any history, any related events in the history. Di ba na-experience natin, lumalabas yung iba't ibang emotions. We can be happy, sad, or yung ano yung feeling on that particular situation na i-enact out mo. So we were able to dramatize it. The next one is demonstrations. So, one great example here is teaching demonstration. Yung pinapagawa kayo ng demonstration ng teachers ninyo. or di kaya demonstration on how to cook or how to do this particular thing. That's demonstration. Pag sinabi nating field trips, ito yung mga out of school activities like going to the zoo, going to museum, para mas makita natin, ito pala yung nasa libro or ito pala yung mga lugar na sinasabi ni teacher. So, para meron silang experience of the field. Okay, now, let's proceed to exhibits. We do exhibits to allow students to experience looking at the examples or the pictures, the different artifacts, or different outputs of students, so that we can look at it, we can observe, we can compare, or we can put a explanation on that particular thing. So that's the purpose of exhibit. It's to showcase and then to give meaning, to give value, to analyze how and why it is done. Okay, how about motion pictures? Diba meron sa classroom, merong mga TV or di kaya nagpa-PowerPoint ang teachers. And then this time around, mostly mga teachers nagbibigay ng videos. So, these are in lieu or in exchange of the actual things, kasi hindi nadadala sa classroom yung lahat ng gustong ituro ng teacher. Like for example, if the teacher cannot provide students the real concept of what is example na lang is iba't ibang uri ng lupa, 'di ba? Meron ganyan yung meron tayong tinatawag na different formations such as the plain, plateau, mountains, hills, such as like that. So the teacher can use pictures or televisions to present the different types of landforms. Ganyan, example. Or yung the famous educational videos such as Sineskwela, Mathenic, or any other na nakikita natin sa YouTube, which helps in the instructing or helps students to learn better. So those are examples of motion pictures. We do have also those that are related to audio recordings and photos. So sometimes teachers allows us to listen to music, listen to recordings. Sino ba dito sa inyo yung mahilig mag-podcast? Mga ganyan. And by listening, students will be able to grasp at least 30% of what was being heard.